Pancake time. Pancake time.
We're making these at night. So
Breakfast
guess what we're doing
for dinner.
for dinner? Pancakes.
Who doesn't do breakfast for dinner? Who doesn't love breakfast for dinner?
Oh yeah.
I
Well, we're about to love it because we're about to have a lot of pancakes. But these are mini pancakes. They're silver dollar pancakes. So they're tiny little babies. Yeah. And aren't they just like so much better for like a big spread?
Yeah, agreed.
You
don't have to commit to a full stack of pancakes. How do we start?
It starts off with flour.
Okay.
You want to add in that all-purpose flour just to a big bowl. And we're going to be mixing together all of our dry ingredients first. Because we want to combine all the dry, make sure that they're really nicely combined. And then we have some sugar. You want to add that in. I don't add a lot of sugar because it's kind of like, I mean, you're going to be adding syrup on there.
Oh, yeah.
So like, why add a ton of extra sugar? And I kind of like when they're like just a touch sweet, like the pancake is
you don't want to oversweet,
just
so you can over syrup.
Yes, feel less guilty.
What's this?
That's baking powder. So baking powder makes it nice and light and fluffy and really is going to make it like
puff up?
Rise. Yes, nice and puffy. And that's baking soda.
Baking soda. What's the difference?
So this helps it rise too, but it's also going to help it brown. That really helps it get nice and brown and crispy. Okay.
Salt?
So that's salt. So, you know, salt in baking anything is really, really...
I thought it was cinnamon.
Okay, I feel like you're really far over. Yes, there we go.
Just...
Get closer.
All right, so we have all our dry. We have all our dry.
Okay, so all dry ingredients together. So then you can take your whisk.
Okay.
And you just want to whisk together all those dry ingredients until you feel like they're nice and combined together.
Okay.
Because after you add your wet ingredients,
it's over.
You can't really mix it together because if you overmix your pancakes, you're gonna have tough pancakes. So you want to do the mixing when it's just dry ingredients, the major.
Good
mixing.
tip. Good tip.
Oh, here he goes. Flour everywhere. So to our dry ingredients, it's time to add our wet ingredients. So we have our buttermilk here. We're making buttermilk pancakes, which to me are the best type of pancakes.
I totally agree.
It gives it like that little extra depth of flavor, but it also makes them really nice and light and fluffy. Buttermilk is just amazing for pancakes.
Should we mix this in or wait till all the liquids are in?
Yeah, wait till all the liquids are in, and you're not going to use that
anymore. I would have missed that, so this is a tip you need to tell.
Yeah, don't mix one ingredient after another and just keep mixing it. Again, you don't want to over mix. That will lead to tough cakes.
Tough cakes. Butter?
Butter. So
melted, of course?
Yes, so butter is going to add that little like bit of richness. Make sure it's melted butter, but you want to let it cool a little bit because you are adding eggs and you don't want the eggs to scramble.
Right.
So I do have some eggs that I beat together, 2 eggs.
You beat them up?
Yep, and stop looking. And the eggs are going to bind your pancakes together. They're the main binder. So you do need to add eggs.
Love a good binder.
Yes.
Okay.
And then a little bit of vanilla extract. Oh, sorry. And the vanilla extract gives it flavor, and I love vanilla extract in pancakes.
Oh, of course, of course.
So, spoon, do you want to mix it together?
Sure, I'll mix it.
Now, when you mix it, you want to mix it until it is just combined, like just barely. So go ahead. And there are going to be some lumps in there. That's totally fine. Totally fine. Just don't over mix it. You just want to mix it until your flour is like disappeared. It's no longer. It's just one.
Okay.
The batter is just one.
Let me know how I'm doing.
You're doing amazingly.
Is that about right?
Yeah, 1 or 2 more turns. Oh, see, the flour just disappeared.
Beautiful.
Oh, 1 more. It never disappears.
Okay. This is beautiful. Can we show the peeps?
Show the peeps.
Look at this.
That
Stunning.
is what you're looking for. The lumps are okay, as I said. So now it's time to bring the batter over to your stove. We are at the stove. And I have a nonstick skillet here that I'm preheating over like medium-high heat. You want to make sure that you preheat your pan before you start your pancakes because the first pancake won't rise if the pan isn't hot enough. So make sure that you preheat, very important. Our pan is preheated and I'm gonna add a little butter to our pan. You can also use like a nonstick spray, but you really wanna make sure that the butter coats your pan so that it's nicely greased. It'll also help to give that kind of nice golden outside on your pancakes. And then, since we're making mini pancakes, I have a tablespoon here. And I'm just going to do like a heaping tablespoon of batter. And I'm just gonna put that right on my pan just like that. And I'm gonna keep going to try to fit as many pancakes as I can, probably 4. You can also make regular size pancakes with about a 1/4 cup or so of batter.
Can you make one large pancake out of that entire batter?
That's something only you would want, dear. So it's usually about 2 to 3 minutes on the first side, and then when you flip it, it's like another 1 to 2 minutes. But just watch it. You want to see when the bubbles start to form in the top of your batter. And when you use a spatula, the other side's going to be nice and brown. Okay, so it's been about 2.5 minutes, and I think they're ready to flip. I checked and they're getting nice and golden. I'm gonna flip to side 2 and cook them for another minute or 2 until that side is nice and golden too. Okay, so the other side is nice and golden. So that means I'm just gonna transfer my pancakes to a little baking sheet and I'm gonna pop these in the oven at like 225 or so, and that will keep them nice and warm while I do the other batches. So for every batch, I always add a fresh little bit of butter, and then you can get rocking and rolling and adding your batter.
How's my batch looking, my love?
All I gotta say is, what is this?
It gives its pancake character.
It looks like a fish
Its
with
character.
a little...
Or turtle. In a shell. Okay, I won't be doing this again.
We're having all those for dinner, you know. Every single pancake. But we're gonna start off with one.
Just one?
One each.
Please, this is...
Aren't they so fluffy
They're
and
amazing.
cute? How much syrup do you like on yours? Is it syrup or syrup?
Moderate syrup.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Wow.
Ooh, 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 ooh,
There you are.
Show the people.
Which cake are you gonna go for? Show the people.
Oh. Yeah.
Here we go.
Let's bite this. Aren't they so tender?
Ready? Cheers. So fluffy. Oh my God.
Isn't the taste just as good as the texture too? Wow, where did it go? Because you ate 2.
Yeah.
I
You
get the
eating
rest
too?
of this one.
Fine.
Check this out on tastefullygrace.com. It's so high.
You won't regret it.
The lights are out in my head.
Ready? Grace.
The lights.
Grace.
The switch.
I can't see anything. The butter.